Do you think she's now a more interesting basketball player who will draw television ratings next summer when the WNBA returns?
Oh, absolutely. For one game. And then we'll go back to not caring about the WNBA. Because I'll say this. As much as I respect Micah Parsons for at least initially expressing that viewpoint, I don't know. I don't respect him really for backtracking the way he did either. And I have no hatred toward Micah Parsons. I think he's a really good football player. I guess he's a good individual. There's been no real issue since he became a Dallas Cowboy. But there comes a point in time where we have to really be able to express ourselves, but then also have the expectation that those who have a platform, whether you agree or disagree with their statements, to at least stand by your words and show some guts.
This is similar to what happened to Nick Bosa. Didn't he tweet out something, or there was something in his tweet history that indicated he liked Donald Trump, didn't like Beyonce's music?
Yeah.
And remember, Deadspin or someone went after him. And so it does happen to white guys too, athletes or whatever. There's like certain opinions athletes aren't allowed to have. You better keep that inside the locker room. Don't express it publicly. And there's like social media is in charge of maintaining this cult-like environment among athletes that they all think and say the same things. Let me move on to narrow this down to a little bit more to Brittney Griner and what coming home and having gone through this ordeal, she's now far more well-known than she's ever been at any point in her life. People know who she is. They know her by name. Obviously, you'd know her by sight because there's very few 6'8" women on the planet. Do you think she's now a more interesting basketball player who will draw television ratings next summer when the WNBA returns?
Oh, absolutely. For one game. And then we'll go back to not caring about the WNBA. I mean, give me a break. I mean, seriously, look. Who's going to – look, the thing is, her first game or 5 might be interesting. And there'll be a group of virtue-signaling fans that have never cared about the WNBA, that have never went to a WNBA game. They're going to make up their signs, "We are BG," and "Welcome back," and all that other stuff. And they'll do it for social media clout. Like, hey, this is an in thing. She is now part of the philosophy of grievance industry. She's going to cash in on it. And there will be a group of people that may go to a game where they play the LA Sparks here at the whatever was called the Staples Center at one point. But then by about the 10th game, we'll find something else because it's still WNBA basketball. No one will really care about it. I just think it's interesting that we're almost treating this like the modern-day version of the Iranian hostage situation, which launched, I think it was Nightline. It reminded me of something when they came back. It was right before the Super Bowl, and the Eagles played the Raiders in January of 1981. One of the funniest lines ever regarding that. So all the hostages get released. It's this joyous day to kind of end the Jimmy Carter presidency. And Bowie Kuhn, the president or the commissioner of Major League Baseball, stated, "You know what? Those people. I'm giving every one of those people season tickets of their choice to whatever their favorite baseball team is." And Beano Cook, the irascible, legendary college football analyst, said, "Oh, God, haven't those people suffered enough?" So think about it. It's bad enough that we had to care that we're all BG. That was the hashtag, right? We're all BG. Now you're going to expect us to actually watch a WNBA game? Pass. Hard pass for me here, Whitlock.